guys, and welcome to another WIP Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, I'm Adrian, and welcome in. Kiwi is my Indian ringneck. You'll probably hear him chirping or whatnot in this video, and you'll probably see him in many of my videos. He's got his own playlist of just Kiwi videos. If you guys are interested in that, I will link it up top. Anyways, so usually for WIP Wednesdays, I will show you guys the projects that I've finished over the course of the last 7 days. However, this week I do not have any finished projects. I decided to take a break from amigurumi for just a little bit. And I started a lotus mandala duster using some Caron skinny cakes that I was gifted. They were gifted to me by Angie from My Fairy Treasures. If you guys are unfamiliar with her channel, I will link her channel in the description box below. But when those Caron cakes first came out, she gifted me 2 in the colorway Baked Alaska and 2 in the colorway Tiramisu. And the Lotus Mandala Duster is one of my most favorite patterns. It may be like my top favorite wearable pattern to do. It was also I think one of the very first, it was like, I don't know if it was the first, but it was definitely one of the first wearable patterns that I ever tried. And I'll link the pattern for that down below as well. It was designed by Moral Fiber. But when she gifted me those cakes, I always knew what I wanted to do with them. I just haven't had the time, and she gifted them to me like almost 3 years ago. So I decided to go ahead and start that duster in those cakes, and probably there will be pictures coming up on this side of the screen. I'll put them in during editing. But I finished the body of the cardigan this week. Kiwi! It's storming a little bit outside, and he's kind of flying around the room and having issues with it. But anyways, I did finish the body this week. Like I said, I originally had those 2 cakes that Angie gifted me, and I thought that was going to be enough to make a large size. But now I'm questioning whether or not I'm going to need a third one. This is what I have left of the second cake. And I still have the sleeves to do. Now, granted, I could just leave the sleeves off and it would be a long vest. But I did want to add sleeves. So I'm going to try to get both of the sleeves out of this. I'm thinking I might be able to do it if I play a little bit of Yarn Chicken. Maybe, because the sleeves are mesh. So maybe I can do it. I don't know. So I am working on that. However, I did set it aside because I had some yarn come in. I know, baby bird. I got an Etsy order for a Lotus Mandala duster because I offer them in my Etsy shop as a made-to-order item. Hey, go over there to scream, please. And somebody did order one several weeks back, but they ordered it in a colorway that I didn't have, so I had to order it, and then there was Memorial Day, so that kind of delayed things a little bit. So I'm putting the gray one aside so that I can start work on the blue one. which I will show you here in just a second. So, here's the blue one. I just started this one last night. And it's also gonna be a large. This is let me see. This is Premier Anti-Peeling DK Colors. And it is the colorway Splash. It's a weight 3. Each cake is 383 yards. And so I'm working this one up for an Etsy order. Now, as far as the Premier yarn coming in, I do have an upcoming Premier yarn haul video where you guys will get to see what else I got when I purchased this yarn, because I did purchase some things for a giveaway as well as some things to show you guys, some newer yarns from Premier that I know I haven't had. So that'll be in an upcoming video. It's kind of weird to see me working with the yarn when you haven't even seen the yarn haul yet, but I don't know. It is what it is. Anyways, also, probably, I don't know, how long Premier Anti-Peeling DK Colors has been out. But I did a little bit, stop, go on, hey, go over there. I did a little search on YouTube, and I found that there were not very many people talking about it. Or I didn't find very many videos talking about it, which kind of bugs me, because this is one of my favorite yarns to work with. You guys know I love cake yarns, I love self-striping yarns, and this just happens to be one of the softest yarns I have ever worked with. So I'm actually thinking about going ahead and doing a yarn review on this yarn. I know most people are probably familiar with Premier. I mean, I don't know anybody who's not familiar with Premier. And probably most people are familiar with DK Colors, but I'm probably going to go ahead and do a yarn review on it anyways, just because I like it, and it bugs me that it bugs me there wasn't very many videos on YouTube, you know, kind of featuring that yarn. I don't know why. But really, that's all I have planned for this week, is to finish up this one, and work on the gray one. After that, I need to get back to work making amigurumi for Scream Hollow. We open in 3 months. We open on September 12th. So I need to get back to work on that. I have a little monster over here. You can barely see it over there in the corner. And I need to finish that monster up, and I'm going to try to make a couple more of them, hopefully quickly. And then I also still have to make some more bats. I haven't really done very many bats this year for Scream Hollow. And I'd like to get a few more spiders in as well. Yeah. I feel like I really need to sit down for, like, I don't know, the next week and do nothing but crochet to get caught up on everything. I took a large chunk of time off to do granny squares so that I could film ahead on Granny Square Tuesday. So I might be taking a little bit of a break from Granny Square Tuesday to get caught up on other things. You know, and I haven't had a new stitch tutorial out in what seems like forever, which is really weird because, you know, stitch tutorials are not very long videos. I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of procrastinating. Like, I know what I need to do, but I keep choosing to do everything but that. Like, I need to work on this order. I need to do this. I need to do that. But I'm going to crochet this instead because that's what I want to do. You know, or I mean, maybe it's due to the fact that I spent a lot of time feeling like I'm crocheting for Scream Hollow or I'm crocheting for an order, and I don't often get to crochet what I feel like I want to crochet. You know, like the gray Lotus Mandala Duster is not for an order. It's just something that for almost 3 years I quit it. Go on. It's just something that for 3 years I've known that that's what I wanted to make, and I haven't gotten around to it, and I was just kind of like, screw it, this is what I'm going to do, even though I have a million other projects that need to be finished. Kind of like wanting to design some pajama pants. I have been wanting to do that for, you know, the last year and a half, to design myself some pajama pants, and then Casey actually wanted me to design her a matching set of bottoms and tops, and I actually bought back in November, I think like 11 cakes of yarn to do that, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and I think I am just feeling very, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. I just like I'm reaching a point where I want to make some stuff for me. I want to make some stuff for my daughter. I want to make some stuff that I want to make. I feel very confined to, you have to crochet for Scream Hollow and you have to crochet for Etsy, and I'm just feeling very, you know. However, as soon as I get finished with these, at least with this one, I am most likely going to be going back to amigurumi to fulfill my commitment to Scream Hollow, and try to, you know, get some more things done for Scream Hollow. But anyways, guys, I don't really have too much for you guys. It's a quick WIP Wednesday this week. Probably by next week I'm hoping to have this done by Friday at the very latest. So I'm really going to be pushing through this one so that I can get it finished and shipped out. And then I don't know. The gray one may get put off for a little while. It may get put in timeout for a little while until I can get some amigurumi finished, where at least I feel like I have, you know, made some progress towards the Scream Hollow stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. It is very much appreciated, you guys coming and watching my videos. If you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I do, like I said, I am working on a pajama pants tutorial. I did start it, but it's probably going to be a while before it's out. Could be months. It might not even be finished by next, you know what I'm saying? It could be out like January of next year. I don't know, because I don't know. But I am working on a tutorial for you guys. But anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. And once again, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I will be live this week, Thursday, at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time with Crystal. We're going to be discussing, I know we'll at least touch on the topic of my recent dentist appointment. Among, I'm sure, many other things, because the two of us like to get on there and it's just random conversation and goofing off while we crochet. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.